Hello everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Saiyans were good. Before I start, I'd like to mention that I created a Discord server for you to join. The link is in the description of this video, so if you'd like to join in and talk to me and the rest of my fans, it's there. I'd also like to mention that I created an Instagram so you can survey my very uninteresting life. I mainly post OSA stuff. Now back to the video. In the last part, we discussed Champa and his tournament. The tournament started and it seemed Kakarot won't go very far with Hit. But it turns out he won all by himself and even unlocked a new form he has to study on. Once Zeno came and the Saiyans proposed a tournament to him, Zeno was more than happy to oblige. Once home, they all kinda chilled until an unknown person arrived from the future, that being Vegeta. He told them how everything went crazy in their timeline because of a person looking like Broly, and then Broly Black came through a rift and Broly went to face him. With the recap out of the way, let's continue the what if. Broly turns Super Saiyan Blue and starts trashing Black for a while. Black then abuses his powers and gets a boost. Black gets stronger with every blow. After a bit, the rift starts reacting and starts pulling Broly Black through, but he still continues to fight and observe. Broly then starts trashing Black once again. Time Rift reacts again and starts pulling Black through again, but before he gets pulled through, he destroys the time machine. With that, Broly Black is gone. Future Vegeta is mad because the time machine is gone and they're thinking on how they're going to repair it. But then Bulma says she might have a chance at repairing it because she's actually doing that project herself. And so she goes and starts repairing it. While Bulma is repairing the machine, Whis observes just how it works since he's interested in how mortals manage to tamper with time with only technology. This is also the time for Zeno to invite the 4 Saiyans he made a deal with to come over to discuss exactly that. The 4 have only as much time to go get some professional Saiyan clothes, since they did get berated by Beerus for that matter. Bulma took a break from getting the time machine to work and gave them both an Earth tuxedo to look decent for the Omni King. The two then go with the Kaioshin, with Broly ripping up his suit. Daishinkan leads them into Zeno's palace and everything goes smoothly. Arriving at Zeno's, Zeno immediately rushes to greet the squad. Shin is fainting and Whis is just observing, and the Saiyans, although shitting themselves, come to the conclusion that Zeno isn't actually all that bad and all that he needs is fun around him and he's cool. The tournament is set and Daishinkan is beginning to prepare the rules. Kakarot proposes it's like an Earth Tenkaichi Budokai, explaining rules while at it. Zeno agrees and Daishinkan agrees with Zeno. With all that, they're dismissed with Daishinkan saying he will visit the Kaioshin realm shortly to explain the rules to the Kais. They go straight to Kaioshin's realm then and there. Bulma mentions that the time machine is done, with Shin shitting himself even more, asking what's it about, and Whis rehearsed everything to the Kai. Not long after, Daishinkan arrives and explains the rules and, well, they have something to fight for other than Zeno's pleasure, their own universe. Seeing that they have no other choice, they agree on the said rules and Daishinkan leaves. Vegeta mentions they have to think fast because they now have 2 problems on their shoulders as they go straight for Earth. On Earth, they all do their last bit of preparation. Both Vegetas and Broly enter the machine and depart from there. They enter the future timeline and they all see the carnage that happened there. They then go underground to regroup, and on their way there, soldiers fired guns at Broly, thinking it's Black. But after the situation was explained, they calmed down. Vegeta then saw Mai is still alive, but critically injured from distracting Broly Black. Vegeta then asked Broly for a Senzu Bean, and when he got one, he did the same thing Trunks did to Mai in the original. Vegeta then shouted for everyone to move, and he dropped a capsule which revealed an all-you-can-eat buffet for the people in the room. Everyone enjoyed it and thanked Vegeta. From there, they had no time to waste. They have to assess Black's power, so they go to find him. They shoot a blast to signal to come back, and Black is there in a second. They share a small stare down and then begin the fight. Vegeta goes first and displays Super Saiyan Blue and starts staring Black a new one. Black is having fun getting punched while Vegeta is making fun of him. Black then shows his Super Saiyan Rose and then introduces Vegeta to the ground. Broly then steps up with the Super Saiyan Blue and rushes Black. He starts steering Black a new one due to his power being plenty of times stronger. Black is hopeless in this situation until someone arrives, that someone being Zamasu, and the two start bickering who is supposed to kill which Saiyan. Broly ignores the new foe and attacks Black, still holding his own. Future Vegeta now has hope they'll win, but before the whole celebration, Black starts slowly catching up to Broly with his abuse of Zenkai, as Broly is losing his edge in a fight as well as energy. Black then overpowers Broly and sends him flying into a building. Future Vegeta and Black share a small stare down, and with it they go and fight. Of course, he can't do anything, but still tries. Future Vegeta gets back up and tells the Saiyans that they need to leave and to prepare to fight again back in the past. And they do so. Back in the present timeline, they inform Whis about the situation and they get the intel needed. Whis notes how Black had a time ring, and with that, Whis, Beerus and Vegeta go investigate. In the meantime, Broly is planning the next battle. He takes into consideration Black's misuse of Zenkai and Zamasu's immortality. Back to Vegeta, they arrive at Universe 10's World of Kais. Zamasu goes to greet them. Whis then explains the situation, but subtly. Vegeta then asks for a sparring match, and he gets it, knocking Zamasu down with one punch using Super Saiyan Blue. Zamasu now vows to get rid of the mortals and to use the strongest body while at it. They then leave. Beerus, Whis and Vegeta then stop on Beerus' world. Whis has been waiting on him to continue the training along with Kakarot, who has transformed to Super Saiyan Blue evolution along with the rest of the Saiyans, as Kakarot figured it out as promised and already taught it to the others. Broly is then also taught that form, and they then go to the time chamber to hone their skills. After about 2 days, they emerge from the chamber and they all go to Capsule Corp. Bulma readies the machine and they go back to the future. They of course see Carnage, and they sense Black right away, as well as Zamasu. Zamasu senses them too and rush to them. They then begin the fight, and this time Vegeta and Broly are first and they go fight Black. Kakarot and Bardock attack Zamasu. They're going at it. Energy is violent and destroys the buildings. Vegeta and Broly are handling Black pretty good even without evolution, while Black is having major problems with them. For the first time, we see fear in the Kai's eyes. Kakarot came prepared, as he had a trick up his sleeves. His plan was to split Zamasu from Black and then contain him using an ancient technique which Roshi taught him back on Earth prior to the trip to the future. Broly helped him get Zamasu away from Black, and then they performed the technique. They sealed the jar with a spell as Vegeta took care of Black. It was easier said than done, as Vegeta had to whip out his Super Saiyan Blue evolution to combat Black. But Black's power grew so fast that Vegeta was found by Broly on the ground, gasping for air. Broly then realized he has to fight himself because no one has the same potential as him. So he went to fight his counterfeit, with Kakarot and his fighter joining in. The trio managed to wipe the floor with him using Super Saiyan Blue evolution. Black had no way out, even with pushing his limits like Saiyans usually do. But he was met with a speech from Broly. He explained to Black that he can't use his Saiyan cells to the fullest because he doesn't know that new body of his, as he never used it. And just like that, Black was defeated. Once Black felt weak and unable to continue, Broly then finished Black off. With that, the future got saved completely, so no future Zeno or any of this BS. They get back using future Vegeta's time machine and say their goodbyes. And with that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think my videos are trash, then click dislike, but if you like the video, hit that like button. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below, and as always, peace out.